Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And guys, in a couple of hours from now, there's gonna be a Ripple versus SEC hearing. We'll be live streaming that, and here you have all the information if you want to call in yourself. Once more, if you want to see us commentate over it and have a community to chat with, there's most likely going to be thousands of people. Make sure you check the channel in a couple of hours, 3 p.m. New York time, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Amsterdam time, and these are the numbers that you might want to call. Once more, we'll be talking about it, and I already made a video exactly what it is going to be about if you still do not know. So you can also check that out on my channel right as we speak, and yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. I most likely already have this stream scheduled. Maybe not, though. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to start streaming anyway. But yeah, that's going to be coming up. And guys, before we actually head over into the video itself, make sure you sign up down below for the Bybit competition. Bybit actually also released spot trading now, so you can actually buy XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and EOS. Right now, it only says Bitcoin and Ether. Not exactly sure why, but supposedly EOS and XRP are also going to be added to that list, I guess, soon here. It's just been launched today, which still is pretty cool. But the competition, 30,000 XRP can be given away to you guys. Right now, 10 out of the 50 participants in total are going to be winning 3,000 XRP. You can see kind of the split. And so, yeah, pretty damn cool. All right, first of all, oh no, I already kind of mentioned this just now. First of all, there was a little bit of a discussion because BitBoy kind of messed up. And BitBoy, you guys have said before on the channel, please don't give him any attention. Please, please, please. But guys, I can't ignore. Whenever somebody has this much relevance in a certain space, I have to cover it. I have to talk about it. There's no way around it. I'm sorry, but I have to. And in this specific case here, what happened was somebody noticed, please do better research or have better proof. Readers for your content, BitBoy. XRP wasn't created in 2018, it was created in 2012. Invite one of the developers on for a discussion and ask him questions. He is well versed in all things XRP. And let's quickly check out exactly what this small part is about. Of course, I gotta open it on my phone, but I got you guys.
Crypto used for that purpose.
Okay, this is annoying me. It's not syncing properly. Let me try it again.
Crypto used for that purpose. So I know what you're wondering. Where does XRP fit in? I thought XRP was its own currency. Well, it is, or maybe it was. XRP first came out in 2018 as a normal digital currency like Litecoin or Digibyte. Crypto used.
And that's exactly what people are really upset about right now. Now, two things. One, it's a critical mistake to make because if you're telling people the coin is 3 years old instead of one of the oldest coins in the market, that might be a really big difference for people to buy into it because, well, I mean, that's a pretty relevant difference, right? I mean, if the coin is like the old generation, it's older than Ethereum is, but, you know, he's now making it seem as if it's a new generation crypto, which it isn't. But then again, it's also kind of human, right? I mean, if you really knew XRP, you wouldn't make this mistake. Then again, it's not him who writes this video. He has a team. There's some people who just wrote this down. He read it. He didn't most likely think. And that's one thing I should quickly make clear here. Don't bash him too much for giving the wrong info to some degree. Because think about it. He's just a news anchor in this specific sense here. And the people who wrote it down got it wrong. It's a little bit of a mess up, you know? Maybe the rest of the information you don't like either. Could be. But it's just a mess up this specific part. I don't think we should give him too much of a hard time, except for the fact that it's a critical mistake, and he should maybe just correct it down below in the comment section of the video, or do something about that. Maybe if you take the video down, if you're giving wrong information that might, you know, make people change their investment, which could be a bad thing. Then again, it is human, all right? So you're gonna quickly put it up there. He never really tells you he knows everything about XRP. He never says he knows a lot about it. These are people who write the video for him, and he reads it up. So if you really want to bash somebody, right, bash the person who wrote this down and say it's unprofessional, because that's the truth. But it's not the end of the world. The majority of us XRP holders, we don't care about this type of stuff. It is only annoying for his fans who now have not gotten the proper info. So XRP Owl actually got really worked up on this. Dear God, please grant BitBoy the ability to use a search engine. Enable him to not be a moron and spread false info. Please tell him XRP was not invented in 2018. Please provide him with a shirt and a backdrop. Please give his followers strength and knowledge. And he said, we made a typo. Keep cloud chasing. You'll be relevant one day, bud. I mean, this is kind of a, you know, I guess he felt hurt and decided to put that up because it's not a typo. I think it's a mistake in research, just really poor research. I'm thinking it's I mean, the 2 and the 8 are not that close to each other. So, you know, time. If it was 2011 or 2013, okay, but yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know about that too much. I don't know about that too much. People also got really angry for what he said in the entire video. But here comes the interesting part. There have been some offers. There have been a ton of offers from people just, you know, inviting him over to a talk. Basically here, Hammerto, which you all know for being the guy to crack down all the people who say XRP Ledger is centralized. He's the director of developer relations at Ripple XDev, interested in cryptocurrencies, blockchain, AI, ML, tinkering with IoT stuff, ex-IBMer, opinions on my own. He knows his XRP, all right? He knows his XRP better than most people out there. Better than me, for sure. He knows the XRP Ledger. And, well, there's been multiple parts which have been interesting, so to speak. For example, about the stablecoin and whatnot, there have been multiple attempts to reach out to him to talk about it. And even I have now put up a proposal quickly to just kind of chat to him about the whole XRP debacle here, about everything. Only problem is he doesn't reply to anybody, nor does his team, nor does anybody over there. And then that's where my annoyance kind of lays down. It's like, if you want to talk about a certain crypto, you want to come in that community, that's completely fine on me. I mean, who am I to say no? But if you're going to spread false info and basically give people some inside news, which caused a lot of controversy, being the biggest crypto content creator out there, you have some responsibility, I find, right? To make sure your info is exactly accurate, or that you have interviewed or at least know some of the, or done some research into the real in-depth of that crypto. Whenever I talk about a new crypto, sometimes I don't even know much. And I tell you guys within the video, I say, hey, I've just started to read into it. Do you guys want me to cover more of it? Yes or no? And then every single time I cover a little bit more, or I cover the news, but not the in-depths. And that's the big difference here. If he was covering some news that's public out there, wouldn't have given him a hard time. But since he's given us some hints of insider info, with then also not that much knowledge about the crypto itself, however, acting like, you know, they know more than we do, and also trying to encourage a lot of people to kind of head on over to some degree. I mean, obviously he's not a financial advisor, he's not encouraging people to buy into something, but basically with his role in the crypto space being so big, he's a role model for like a lot of people. So whenever they watch him talk about a different crypto like XRP, they're going to start getting into it. Point being, it's a big mess up. I think he needs to rectify it in some degree. Just for everything he's done over the last couple of days with XRP by just talking to one of the guys. You could talk to me, you could talk to freaking Hammerto, you could talk to most likely Joe Katz, even I think it would be down to some degree, or anybody else. I think that would be a good idea, but I'm not sure exactly if he's going to do it, nor how we can get him in, because maybe he doesn't want to. I'm just like, if you want to be inside the community, you think the crypto's so cool, why don't you talk to the top heads if they actually offer it? If any of those guys offer me an interview of a different crypto picket, I'll be like, oh yeah, sure, that's pretty cool, right? I can learn more. Even with Chainlink, I told you guys prior that I was really getting into it. If one of those guys actually said, hey, let's talk about it, I want to explain to you a couple of things, I'd be like, oh, wow, seriously? That would be so amazing. And I would go on, no, I'm not going on my knees for no man, but you guys get the picture, right? I'd be like, oh, damn, that's so amazing. Thank you very much. He's like ignoring it, which I don't really understand if you're a fan of a specific crypto. I just don't get that. All right, that's the drama for today. Most likely, I will not be covering any BitBoy drama from here on forward anymore because I really don't care for it. But a lot of you guys do, and a lot of you guys hate it, so it's a difficult way off. All right, Reuters. Crypto exchange Binance unauthorized, says Italian regulator as crackdown widens. Yeah, piece by piece, more and more countries are starting to get a little bit of a question mark with the Binance situation. So mind you very much so that more negative things might be coming over Binance pretty soon here. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Once more, guys, don't keep too much money on there if you don't have to, because at one point or another, your money's not going to be all of a sudden lost, I think, but your country could ban it, or you can only have a couple of days, for example, to take it out. So be careful with that. Then Twitter reacts to Dogecoin co-founder astonishing anti-crypto rant. Yeah, I've actually covered this guy a couple of times before. I've personally told you that he doesn't really hold that much crypto. He made a mistake to sell his Doge because it was a joke, and he sold it for, what was it now? I don't know what car it was, a freaking Prius, I think, Toyota Prius, or whatever the freaking car name is. And he basically sold all his Doge for that because Doge was a joke. It wasn't supposed to blow up like this. And I guess he's just kind of sour right now. After a deafening silence, Dogecoin co-creator Jackson Palmer has boomed against crypto, labeling them as right-wing and hyper-capitalist technology. Palmer was presumably asked if he would ever return to crypto, and the outburst is seen as a response to those questions. Well, once more, guys, I think he is just really sad that he sold all his crypto. And obviously, right, I would have kind of the same type of thing. If I had a crypto that I held for a couple of years, I might have even made, and I sell it all out and I'm done with it, somebody else picks it up and all of a sudden it's the best thing in the world, or like one of the best things in the world, and it becomes worth so much it would have been a multi-billionaire, for example, I would literally hate it to the freaking core. Right? I would be salty every single day of the week. If somebody talks about it, I would be like, big F you to the face. I would hate that person for talking to me about it. I would hate for people to ask me questions about that because I want to ignore it. I want to never think about it again because I missed billions of dollars. Now, two sides. Obviously, from one perspective, you can also see it as a learning experience and you can start, working on your life, doing better. But you can also really be stuck in that loop of just hatred, 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 hatred. And I guess that's what he's in right now. He just really despises crypto. According to him, crypto has taken the worst bits of the capitalist system, and has used software to limit interventions such as taxation, regulations, and audits that act as the safety net for average investors. Partially, he's also right, though, but I guess that's also what makes crypto fun, the fact that we are so early to it all. But, yeah, it's it's pretty funny still how he just let go of his fortune for a freaking Prius. All right, and then more and more speculation about Apple buying Bitcoin is just going around the space. I'm not sure if they really did, but a lot of people are calling it out right now. So I wouldn't be too surprised or amazed if an announcement all of a sudden comes one of these days of, oh yeah, Apple did buy, or a SEC report or something along the lines. But then again, we also do not know how much they bought. Some of the guys like the Galaxy Trading and Chainlink CEO have put their figure at around $2.5 billion that they bought. They've obviously been getting more and more into crypto, so it wouldn't be too crazy. But I don't really know exactly how these people got the hint that they've been buying that. I really have no clue. Do I really care for it? Yes and no. The fact that they bought, I would say, is nice. The fact that the price didn't actually react to it too much is kind of bad. But the fact that they bought at a certain price like this is really good because they are also seeing the dip then, right? Unless they bought a couple of months ago already, and the SEC filing is all of a sudden going to be made public right now, that might not be too good. It all depends a little bit. Maybe they even bought and sold within this time period as well. Because I believe it has to become public if they actually make a little bit of a loss on that type of stuff. Yeah, not too sure about all of that. We'll just see, though, as time moves on, right? I'm not too worried about it. I guess we can only see it as good stuff. Short squeeze, we shall see, we shall see. Let's not speculate too much until we have the official information or any real leads. Because right now, it all feels like kind of like noise to me. I don't really see anything real. But that might also be the best that we're going to get. So if we had to speculate, it's a good thing. And I can't really see any bad side to it, to be honest with you, right? If Apple bought Bitcoin, that's perfectly fine, perfectly cool, unless all of a sudden they're going to sell it really quickly. But even then, if they at least bought it at one point or another, no, we can only see that as bullish stuff, guys. We can only see that as bullish stuff. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. And that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Make sure you check out Bybit. The competition link is down below. Once more, why I'm so hyped about it, by the way, it's not because some people said, oh, you're going to look bad if you don't get to this amount of people. No. It literally doesn't matter if you get 50, 25, 100. I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's not about me in this specific case. The more people will get, the better I can get your competition next time. Right now, it's 30,000 XRP. If we get, let's say, for example, 500, maybe even 700 people, what if I'm able to get 100,000 XRP for you guys next time? That's the kind of thing I'm thinking about here. And, of course, I'm thinking, okay, that also draws more attention to us and the community that's good for building. Because this competition, once more, it's not for me, it's for you guys. I did my best to get this. 30,000 XP going to be given away. And the higher that number is, the better I feel about it, because that's more money for you to be given away. I'm actually thinking of entering myself too. I believe it's actually allowed. So I'm also going to be taking up a spot for myself. Hopefully, I'll take one of the high spots, because, I mean, it's free money, right? So why not? But once more, guys, enter. Right now is your chance. It's going to start the 19th, so be there or be square. It is free money. You guys know how it works, all right? Just read this for yourself. And the 300 XRP, you need to have this in your account because, of course, it's a trading competition, not a giveaway. But you don't need to pay anybody to enter, right? You don't have to send your money to anybody else. You just trade like you do on any other exchange with some leverage, and or no leverage, depends on what you want, and make money with that. And ultimately, the profit and loss that you get at the end of the time is going to determine your ranking. But one important thing to also understand is right now, even right now, is just a little of an example. You can see already the list, right? Here's 10 people. 10 people are going to be winning some money. 10 people. And it could be that only, for example, 5 people actually trade in the end of things, where literally any person who's made a trade is just going to enter themselves into one of the top spots, winning some money. And again, those numbers right now are $100 for the lowest 6, $300, $290, $450, $600, and $750. But this can go up 10 times as high if we get more people in. You can see these are the prices for all the people who win then. So make sure you enter. Link is down below.